be the scientist of your life because believe me, it is a fun journey when you do that. It is such a fun journey when you do that. And you start practicing it and you see what happens. So when you're thinking about things that show up that will support the way that you thought about it and the way that you felt about it and the way that you believe about it will show up in that way, right? So then the next thing is our emotions are magnetic. So we use our thoughts to get our emotions to where we want to be. And then our emotions are what are our magnetics and draw them in. So whatever we tell the mind and feed the mind to get the emotions stirring up inside is that's how you tune yourself to get all the things that you want. But you don't go chasing it. This is a world of attraction. A world of attraction. Okay. Nothing, everything's included, nothing's excluded. So, whatever you're focusing on, good, bad, ugly, awesome, whatever it is, your choice, but the world will keep giving it to you. So fucking amazing, right? Like, fuck yeah. But it can either be your best friend or your goddamn enemy, right? Because like our minds can mess with us. They can be a whole lot of fuckery sometimes. However, when you start realizing that you don't have to believe your thoughts, all you have to know is that your thoughts are supporting some kind of emotion that you taught your body by focusing on something. Now, here's what I also have to tell you. Here's what people don't understand is let's say you were focusing on something at work, right? You've got some dickhead that you work with, and every day when you go to work, you have to work with this guy, right? And you're like, fuck me. Now, every day you start training your mind, preparing it what today is going to be like, okay? It's going to be like this. And then you go to work and it shows up like that. And no matter what the subject is, if this guy makes you feel inferior or little or small or uh, pissed off or angry or whatever it is, if he's doing this to you, you're doing it to yourself. But if he's doing this to you all the time, you're teaching your body how to be. So now you're not even at work. It's a weekend, you have it off, and your body is wanting to express its daily habit of emotion, of energy. It wants to be expressed. And so it comes out, and you get irritated at little shit. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like somebody does one tiny little thing and you like blow a fucking gasket and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then like later when you settle down, you're like, I don't really get that, but you did this. And you're like, well, I mean, when you really think about like what you did and how mad you got compared to this, it doesn't really add up. That's just because of the emotions we have taught our bodies. So what the great thing is you can start teaching it other things, other emotions to feel, other attractions to bring. Because once you get on any subject or in a hole and you get to that 51% on this side, the law of attraction takes over, baby. And momentum is rolling. All behind the scenes, it's like this you have this staff that's like clock or is on the clock all day, every day, and they know every little bit of detail and they don't forget anything. So that's why you gotta be very careful about what you think, what you're wishing for. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you're thinking. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Don't get all like, oh my God, all bunchy about that when I say, like, oh, be careful what you think and you're just going to get it automatically. No, that is also the brilliance of it. That is also what's nice. The only thing that you'll get like immediately are the things that are on in your belief system of your, which means that it's in the vibrational pattern that you already give out, right? You can make things come easily to you that are already right here. In order to get that next level, you have to think next level about you. You have to think next level about this life. You have to have next level thoughts. And now here's the thing, you don't have to jump from here to here. You can get anywhere from wherever you're at. If you're somebody that's like bitter and been bitter for a long time, that's okay. That's okay. That is okay. If you can get yourself from from angry, from like, because people go back from like angry to revenge, but there's always like a background to those. I don't know if there's like guilt. There's a few other things. I'm not saying exactly what you have, but they all kind of like blend together, and everybody's got a different word for everything. So, but what you got to know is once you're like in that like angry revenge area, you feel a lot better if you can talk yourself up and soften it a little bit till you get to only like mad or frustration or irritation, annoyed, and then keep talking it up. You can like release that emotion to that subject. And then once you release it, it's gone unless you like invite it back in. Because all day, every day, you're not even realizing that the reason why your personality is you and you think that it's like you and like that there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, you guys feel like, oh yeah, I can change my job and I can I can get a new car and I can get a new outfit and I can do all these things, but that doesn't say like who you are. That's just saying like what you're choosing to do. But that's not who you are. Who you are is the box of beliefs and vibrational output you put in. You have some subjects that immediately trigger you into a great mood and make you feel all good because everything that we've ever experienced in this life, we have an energetic bond to, which is our emotional bond, which we'll call our opinion, right? That's what we do in the 3D. And but what we don't know is our opinions become stronger every time we talk about it. So things that we don't talk about very much, but even if like one time happened 20 years ago and you haven't even thought about anything like this in 20 years, that subject can come up and you will have whatever emotion that was from then. It's a reaction instead of a response. That's kind of a practice on how to learn how to respond instead of react, but that'll be a different time. That'll be a different video. However, that is what is going on. So you have to learn how to be able to respond in the moment. And not only that, but you can start creating now. You can start teaching your body how to think and feel now. And when you are thinking, you're not really thinking, you are tuning in to a level of vibration of a frequency that allows thoughts from that on that level of frequency to come in. So if you want to be a genius, you better start feeling like a genius. Because when you talk yourself into being a genius now, you get genius thoughts. You don't get that from down here. You get that from up here. You want to have a great life, you better start tuning into what's great. Because whatever you're putting out, you're magnetizing back. Whatever you're putting out, so what you're drawing back, you're attracting it back to you. This is not the law of chasing. This is the law of attraction. You don't have to go chase. You don't have to know the right people and know the right times and know the right anything. You get aligned and your soul is always directing you. And when you're in the frequency where you can hear it, that's what you'll hear. But when you're not attuned to something anywhere from relaxed to bliss, you're not going to hear it. But we are always getting guided. That's how this perfect timing is happening. I mean, you think that you're doing this? No, 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 no. This world is doing it for you. That's the beautiful thing is this, it's like this beautiful dance with the world that once you figure this out, you really start figuring shit out because you're like, can I really do this? And then you start testing it. You become your own scientist and you start testing it. And then every time you do it and it shows up, it shows you once again, I am the puppet master. I am the puppet master of my world. I can create and do whatever I want.